Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky decides to further strengthen the direction of the eastern strategic hub of Pokrovsk that has seen an intensified Russian military push recently. He said on Monday that he was briefed by his army chief on the situation in the area.
Today, I began the day with a separate, lengthy conversation with the Commander-in-Chief Syrsky. We discussed in detail the repulsion of the missile strike, our response to Russia, which we are preparing, the use of F-16s and the operations in the Kursk region. We continue our actions in designated areas exactly as Ukraine needs. Over the day, we have gained more control and there has been another replenishment of the exchange fund.
And Dasha Chernyshyova joins us from Moscow for more. Dasha, what more can you tell us about the visit by UN nuclear watchdog chief?
Well, that was the visit that has been much anticipated by the Russian side. So the Russian president has said before that Ukraine has attempted to attack the nuclear power plant in Russia's city of Kurchatov, that is in the Kursk region, and therefore he said that such a visit was absolutely necessary. Now, we know that this visit has begun, and Rafael Grossi, the head of the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, is personally leading the team of specialists to the city of Kurchatov at the Kursk nuclear power plant. We understand that from the Russian side, there is the head of the city of Kurchatov, Igor Karpunkov, and the director of the Kursk nuclear power plant, Alexander Udavkin. Speaking about what they are going to discuss, as per the statements from the Russian officials, they are intending to discuss the problem of the Ukrainian shelling and to provide and work out the steps for the further protection of the nuclear facility. Rafael Grossi, prior to this visit, has said that in no circumstances should the safety of any nuclear facility be put in jeopardy. So certainly a very important visit, and we will be waiting for the outcomes of this trip. As before, we have heard the Russian authorities insisting that the Ukrainian side has been attacking the nuclear power plant.
Indeed, while we wait for the outcomes of Grossi's ongoing visit to Russia, Dasha, what's the latest you are hearing from the front lines?
Well, certainly we are hearing the Russian military say that they are continuing to strike the Ukrainian positions within the Russian Federation in the Kursk region and outside in Belgorod, in the neighboring regions of Ukraine. But the number of drones that is being intercepted is also causing the casualties among the civilian population, both in Belgorod region and in the Kursk region. Interestingly, this morning we heard about an attempt, allegedly, by the Ukrainian troops to storm the border with Russia in the Belgorod region. Responding to those comments in the media, the governor of the region has quoted the Russian Ministry of Defense, saying that the situation in the region is difficult but controllable. And the Russian Ministry of Defense, he said, are controlling the situation on the border with Ukraine, conducting what he described as the planned works there. So he urged the residents not to worry and to allow the military to do their job.
Dasha, thank you. Dasha Chernyshyova reporting there from Moscow.